What's up? I'm coming back here. If you are a Patreon subscriber, then you're probably seeing me in this outfit twice because I already kind of given you a more general update. Patreon obviously sees everything first, but then they also get more extended content. But I wanted to get on YouTube and I wanted to deliver this, and I may even share this on my IG story. I'm not quite sure yet. But YouTube and Patreon, for Patreon, I'm just kind of adding the sprinkles on the cake. And then for YouTube, this is probably the first time you're hearing this. I posted a video on my Patreon saying beware of snakes. And I wanted to really talk about that more because there's something I left out. And it's the part that people on my YouTube need to see. And I need to make sure that my patrons didn't miss. So, when I say beware of snakes, here's what I mean. I'm gonna prop you up right here. I'm gonna prop you up right here while I'm sitting on the sofa so we can talk. You know how I keep it real. We're having a sleepover right now. It's a pajama party. Let's get into it. I always come at you guys with no hair, no makeup done. I have hair, but you know what I'm saying. I come at you, no frills, no glamour, because it's an urgent message. With love and peacefulness, but a sense of urgency, okay? When I say beware of snakes, this is what I mean. There are people who mean you no harm, but they also mean you no good. Now, what do I mean? What do I mean when I say this? Now, Lady Speech Sankofa, to quote her, she has said this. A lot of people have said this. So I know that this is a collective conscience thing. I know I'm not the only one coming to grasp with this, because a lot of us are going through transitions. A lot of us are about to give birth to a really big blessing. So, with that being said, if you have people in your corner, even if that person is yourself, who aren't actively uplifting you and encouraging you, yes, you can, yes, you can, yes, you can. If they're not coming at you with that, they're not hurting you, but they're not helping either. They're kind of just, it's in the way. If it's in the way, it cannot stay. I need you to say with me. If it is in the way, it cannot stay. There are things we have to release. There are things we simply cannot take with us in this next chapter. So, with much love and with much grace, think about who is speaking to yourself, and think about how you're speaking to yourself. Think about your thoughts. Focus in on how you feel. Start correcting yourself. When you catch yourself coming at your own self with your own thoughts of negativity, when you start lacing your dreams with logic, take a second look and okay, am I eating rats? Think about a snake. A snake slithers on the ground. I've seen a snake scale a wall and I've seen a snake climb a tree, but just bear with me with this basic analogy. And a lot of snakes eat rats. And I'm here to ask you today, how can you trust anything coming out of that mouth when you've seen what goes into that mouth? Why would you trust someone who eats rats telling you what to do and what you can and cannot do? This person can't even jump. They don't got no legs. Snakes don't jump. Maybe they do, but just bear with me with this basic analogy. How would you trust that? If you're over here trying to fly, let's say you're an eagle and you're trying to soar amongst the clouds, you're trying to fly, how would you trust the words of a snake? And you remember, eagles and hawks, they are birds of prey. So when they come down, they swoop down, the snake is nothing but prey. The snake is nothing but something crawling on the ground, hunting rats, hunting rodents, hunting the trash. So just remember that. Remember where you stand. Are you the eagle, or are you the snake, or are you the rat? So I love you all, and I just wanted to say that to you because a lot of us are on the cusp. We are on the cusp. I just think of it like a birth. We're right here. We're right here. The head is right there. I know that's a little graphic for some people in the audience today, but I just wanted to tell you, beware of snakes. Beware of your thoughts. If you find yourself getting stuck in the I can't, or what about this, anything that isn't yes, yes, yes to what is coming to you, reconsider. And just remember, if it's not helping you, if it's in the way, it cannot stay. If it's a thought, an idea, a friendship, or even just advice that no longer suits you because you've transformed, you've come a long way. Every day you change, every day you grow. So in today's time, if that old advice doesn't suit you, it can't stay. Release that which no longer serves you and prosper. Release that which no longer supports everything you are in this exact moment, and be who you are in this exact moment. Because a lot of us are coming into new seasons that are so magnificent and so dope, and we have to make room. When you buy new furniture, you might have to throw away some old furniture. You know what I'm saying? You have to make room for what's coming. And sometimes you look around and you're like, okay, well, none of this stuff is bad. Why should I have to get rid of it? Ask you this, is it good though? It may not be bad, but is it good? And I'm gonna leave you with that. Much love and light to you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you to my patrons who have seen a different update that's talking a little bit about this and then some. And thank you to my YouTube subscribers who are getting the tail end of it, which is really the sprinkles. You guys get the candy and the sugar on top. So thank you all for being here, and thank you for just tuning in and listening to this collective conscious update. Just a word for the collective, because it's been really on my heart, and this revelation has truly helped me to see things anew, and it's actually changed my life. It just clicked. It was a light bulb moment, and I really wanted to share it with you all. I hope this finds you well. Until next time.